grabbing some water. My friends half-jokingly complained, "We thought you'd forgotten us now that you have a boyfriend. We were almost too scared to ask you out." I quickly apologized and promised, "I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Call me for anything you guys do." "That's more like it. Come on, let's go chill at a coffee shop and catch up." When I was with Liam, I always tried to fit into his circle, but without realizing it, I drifted away from my own friends. Every day revolved around him, putting him first in everything. Looking back, I realized how foolish I'd been. It was almost midnight by the time I got home. Pushing open the bedroom door, I saw Liam sitting on the bed. He frowned and said, "Chloe, why are you home so late? I had to order takeout for lunch and dinner. It was disgusting." I opened my closet to get some fresh clothes. I ate out today too. The food was pretty good, not worse than homemade. Liam's eyes widened in surprise. "Didn't you used to say you'd cook for me every day and not let me eat takeout because it's unhealthy?" I was wrong. Living in this day and age, if you can't cook, you have to get used to the taste of takeout. A flicker of anger crossed Liam's eyes. "You still say you're not angry? You were out all day, not a single call, not a single text, and you didn't come back to cook," I calmly said. "I'm really not angry. I was just catching up with friends and my phone died." Seeing my composure, Liam abruptly threw off the covers, stormed out of bed, and grabbed me as I was about to leave, his voice rising. "Can you stop being so petty? I told you, we're just like brother and sister. What exactly are you trying to start?" "Chloe, my patience has its limits." I pulled my hand free. "I'm not starting anything. I'm tired. I'll sleep in the guest room tonight." With that, I took my clothes and went to the bathroom, ignoring Liam's shouts behind me. That night, I had a rare, full night's sleep. Liam was a restless sleeper and always kicked off the covers. When I used to sleep with him, I'd wake up several times in the middle of the night to cover him. The next morning, Liam sat in the living room, arms crossed, a dark look on his face. I knew he was waiting for me to apologize, to sweet-talk him into a good mood. Before, whenever he was upset, regardless of whether it was my fault, I would humble myself and beg for his forgiveness. Then he would demand a list of things, and only after I complied with each one would he grudgingly forgive me. For years, it had always been this pattern. I was tired of it. I ignored him, washed up, and left. I had something important to do today. I went to the office and handed in my resignation. My manager was surprised and tried to keep me, but my decision was firm. I originally took this job to be closer to Liam, to make it easier to take care of him. But now, there was no need. Last night, I video called my parents and told them I planned to resign and move back home. I saw the surprised tears in my mom's eyes. Dad hadn't been feeling well recently, and managing the family convenience store by himself was becoming too much for him. It was my hometown, but it was actually a nice mid-sized coastal city. Liam grew up inland and couldn't stand the temperature and humidity of coastal cities. He'd always been unwilling to go back with me, which was why I'd left my parents to work and live here with him. That evening, I invited my friends for dinner and told them the news. They all thought I was right to go back. My parents' health was more important. Mid-conversation, someone suddenly asked, "What about Liam? Is he willing to go back with you?" I was silent for a moment, then gave a bitter smile. "No, we're probably going to break up soon." I used to think Liam and I could build a family here and then bring my parents to live with us later. But now, that home no longer existed. I needed to return to the home where my parents were, the home that would never abandon me. When I got home, I saw Liam wearing a white shirt, his hair perfectly styled, holding his phone, on a FaceTime call with Bella. Bella's voice came from the phone. "Liam, you look so handsome. Even in a simple white shirt, you look so stylish." Liam smiled happily, his voice laced with laughter. "Really? You always know what to say." I stood quietly, saying nothing. That white shirt was anything but simple. It cost me a month's salary to buy it for him.